Good morning all. So in this example, running a first servlet program. So initially you install a Java. After that, install a web server called as Apache TOMCAT. Then create a proper directory structure for your project. Then write a servlet source code and save it in the extension .java. Then compile it with proper Java path as well as class path. Then create a deployment descriptor which will be named as web.xml. Execute the TOMCAT server. Then call the servlet app in web browser. So these are the 8 major steps for running a first servlet program. So starts from step number 1 to install Java. So initially you will open a web browser, ATK download. So it will go to the Oracle website. For recent JDK download, you can go to scroll down for choose the operating system for Windows. Then choose that for MSI file for 64-bit Windows. So download the entire Java exe JDK 18 Windows 64-bit. It's a MSI file. So the download is on progress. So initially step number 1 for installation of Java. So the Java process is downloading. So once downloaded, you can install that Java first. So once Java download completed, then you can click on that MSI file to install Java. So click on the MSI file to install Java. Click run. So preparing to install, then press next, and then which will install in the folder C:, program file Java JDK 1.8. Okay, next. So the installation is in progress. Please wait for a few more seconds. It's a basic Java installation. So it will ask for yes. So press yes. So copying the required files. So extracting the installer. So now the entire process was completed successfully. So close that folder and then you can open a command prompt. So Windows key and then type command prompt and something set path equal. So verify the path, open that my computer, then go to C:, then program files, then Java JDK 18 bin. So you can copy that path and paste it here. Set path equal to, you can paste that path and verify whether Java C works or not. Yes. So the Java installation successfully completed. Close that path, close that folder structure, then go to google.com. So step number 2, you can verify here. Step number 2. Step number 1, Java installation was successfully completed. Now step number 2 for TOMCAT installation. So you can go to the browser and then search TOMCAT. So go to Apache TOMCAT. You can click on the website. Then you can click on download. Apache TOMCAT for recent version 10.0.20. Click download. So which goes to the software download page of 10.0.2. You can go to 32-bit for 64-bit Windows Service Installer. You can download that file, which will download the Apache TOMCAT 10 exe. So which download takes 2 seconds. Please wait for a second for downloading Apache TOMCAT server. So once download complete, the same procedure you can install Apache TOMCAT 2. So now download was completed. So show in folder. Then click on Apache TOMCAT 10. Then press yes. Press next. I agree. Then click on the examples folder. Then next. Then TOMCAT 10. The port number of default port number of Apache TOMCAT was 8080. Then again press next. then which install in the folder, which choose the Java folder in Java 18. Okay. Next, which install in the folder program files, Apache Software Foundation, TOMCAT 10.0. Yes, good. Then install. So the TOMCAT was installed completely successfully. Then finish. So the server was started. The release note was displayed. So close the release notes. Once server was started, in the bottom, which will display the TOMCAT symbol. So it's in stop service or start service. Already it's in started. So you can go to the browser and verify whether TOMCAT is working properly or not. So type local host colon 8080. Then press enter, which will display the default page of Apache TOMCAT web server. Yes, it works fine. So now click on examples and servlet examples and execute hello world. So entire things works fine. Now our step number 2 was completed. So installation of Java was completed. Installation of TOMCAT was completed. Now you can create the directory structure. So you can go to your TOMCAT installation directory. So that is program files, Apache Software Foundation, TOMCAT. So this is a TOMCAT installation folder. Apache Software Foundation, program files, Apache Software Foundation, TOMCAT 10.0. So inside that, the list of directories was displayed. So it's a core directory for creating your project. The directory named as web apps. So inside web apps directory, inside web app directories, so you can create a directory named as your project name. So I will create a new directory named as my app. So it's my project directory, my app. So I create a new directory. So I will press OK. So new project directory was created. Inside that, I will create 2 directories. So new folder, one for source folder. So writing my Java files. The second one for caps lock web-inf. So write it in a proper way. SRC for writing source, web-inf for writing classes and web descriptor. So inside web-inf, I have create a folder named as classes. It's in small letter, classes. So it's a directory structure. Inside web apps, you can create a directory named as my app. Inside that SRC and web-inf. Inside that classes. So it's an entire directory structure for creating a servlet program. It's a directory structure for creating servlet program. So now step number 3 was completed. Create directory structure. Now write your source code. So I will open a notepad. Then I will type my Java program. So servlet program. So in a very simple servlet program for increase. So I will type import java.io.star. It's a first package. So next I will type import Jakarta .servlet.star. It's a servlet package. Then import Jakarta .servlet.http.star. It's my third package. Then I will create my class, public class, my class which is named as test servlet. So I will create a class named as test servlet, which is a package under HTTP servlet. So HTTP servlet is a core base class file. Inside that, I will create my class file named as test servlet. Then inside that, I will write my function called as public void do get of HTTP servlet request req, then HTTP servlet response res. So public void do get of HTTP servlet request req, HTTP servlet response res. So I will write a function. Then throws servlet exception, comma, IO exception. Yes. Then inside that I will open, right. Then I will create a class called as print writer object out equal to response dot get writer of. Then I will print a message out dot println welcome to my first servlet app. So I will close, I will save. So I will save my file. So file, save. I will go to the folder C:, I will go to the folder C:, then up program files, then Apache Software Foundation, TOMCAT 10.0, web apps, inside that my app, inside that src, I will save my file as inside double quotes test servlet.java. Test servlet.java. I will save my file. Save. So the entire program was saved inside the folder. You will verify. Apache TOMCAT, web apps, my app, src, inside that test servlet.java. So you will open a command prompt in that folder. So I will click here and open that command prompt. So the command prompt which is opened in src folder. Now you can properly set the Java path and class path. So set path equal to, you will paste the Java path. So I will copy the Java path, C:, program files, and Java JDK 1.8 bit. I can copy the Java path and paste it, set path equal to Java path. Enter. Initially you can set a Java path. After that you can set a class path. So set class path equal to, you can copy that folder, something called as in your TOMCAT installation folder. So C:, Apache Software Foundation, TOMCAT, then lib. So you can copy that folder first. Then you can verify that the file name, something called as servlet-api.jar. So you can type servlet-api.jar. So you can type the same and then you can press enter. Now you can compile your file javac-d /web-inf/classes. So classes. So you can javac which compiled your Java program and paste it inside web-inf/classes folder. Then you can type your Java code, Java program name, there is servlet program name, test servlet.java. You can type and then press enter. It will compile your Java code and then generate a class file and place it in web-inf/classes folder. You can open that folder and verify the same. Program files, TOMCAT, web apps, then my app, src, yes, your source file is placed, then web-inf, then classes, inside that test servlet.class is placed. Now you can create your, now this steps was over. Now you can enter into your folder. So install Java completed, install TOMCAT completed, create directory structure over, source code creator, then compilation was completed. Now you can create a deployment descriptor. So open a notepad and create a deployment descriptor. So you can type web-app. So /web-app. Inside that you can type a servlet So servlet, then inside that you can type /servlet. So inside that you can type servlet -name. You can assign a name for servlet. So the name which will be called as test. So /servlet -name. Then you can map the name with class. So servlet -class. Then you can provide the class name test servlet. Then you can /servlet -class. In the deployment descriptor, you can type the servlet mapping to. So servlet -mapping. Then inside that you will type servlet -name. So name of the servlet as test /servlet -name. Then you can type URL -pattern, something called as /test /URL -pattern. Then you can type /servlet -mapping. So you can save the file. Apache program files, Apache Software Foundation, TOMCAT 10.0, web apps, my app. Inside that web.inf, you can save the file as web.xml. So double quotes, web.xml. So you can save the file. Deployment descriptor was ready. So after entire work was completed, you can restart your TOMCAT app. So click here to stop the TOMCAT service. After that, you can click the same and start the TOMCAT service. Once you can start the TOMCAT service, you can go to your browser and then you can verify localhost :8080. Then you can type enter. Yes, it works fine. Then you can type your app name, my app / your name of the servlet, that is test. You can type enter, then which will print the result as welcome to my first servlet app. Welcome to my first servlet app. I can repeat the same again. So step number 1, you can go to Google and search Java, then go to Oracle Java and download JDK18 and install it in program file Java JDK18 and then bin. Yes, set path OK. Then install TOMCAT. So you can go to Google and then download Apache TOMCAT and then install in program files Apache Software Foundation TOMCAT 10. Entire things works fine. Then create a directory structure. So inside your program files Apache Software Foundation TOMCAT 10, you can create the folder named as web apps. Inside that you can create your app, my app. Inside that src folder for placing Java source file, and then you can place web.inf folder inside that classes folder. It's a directory structure. Then you can type your Java code and then compile using set path equal to program files Java JDK18/bin. Set class path equal to program files Apache Software Foundation TOMCAT 10. Then inside that lib inside that servlet-api.java. After that you can compile your code javac -d /web-inf/classes test servlet.java. You can compile your source code. After that you can create a deployment descriptor. So go to web.inf folder, create a file named as web.xml. Inside that web app /web app, inside that servlet/servlet, inside that servlet name /servlet name, name of the servlet, servlet class /servlet class, name of the servlet class. Then similar way servlet mapping, servlet name /servlet name, name of the servlet, URL pattern /URL pattern inside that URL pattern. So save the file as web.xml. After that you can restart your TOMCAT and you can go to your web browser and then type localhost :8080. The simple web apps works fine. This is a simple example for running a first servlet program. Do it, try it your own. All the best. Thank you.